Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Patrick Wisdom looks to gain ground in the race for a National League batting crown. Next. Number 72 is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
At the plate, Mason Wynn, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Goldschmidt is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, one man out. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Settling in now, number 41. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Right there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready now. The pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Two now. 2 out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here's a high pop-up. Wisdom has a play. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Eric Fedde gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Here's the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Suzuki. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Donovan will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Busch, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now to the plate, Isaac Paredes. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. First delivery to him on the way. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. The set and the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
At the plate now, Nolan Gorman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. The average coming in, 257. 13 home runs and 47 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Lays off 2-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Striding into the box, Tommy Pham. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So stepping in, Brendan Donovan, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a throw over and the runner back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Wisdom is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Pete Armstrong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Pete Armstrong.
Pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here it comes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, number 72. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right at the third base. Stepping into the box, Eric Fedde. 9-1-2 due up. Now here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Paredes will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Digging in to try it again, Mason Wynn. first offering on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he struck him out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter, number 41.
At the plate, number 41. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Suzuki is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 St. Louis.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They lead all of baseball in runs scored, and maybe the primary reason for that? Home runs. They lead the majors in that category as well. One player told me that pretty much top to bottom, every guy is capable of getting into one. But what really sets them apart, he said, is that they don't have an all-or-nothing approach. They know home runs will come, so getting guys on the bases leads to 2- and 3-run homers instead of just solo shots. Sounds simple, but we all know it's anything but. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Happ is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So striding forward now, Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-1.
Count 2-1. Too high.
Patrick Wisdom waits on deck. The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
There goes the runner. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
I mean, this is old school baseball at its finest right there. With the speed demon at the top of the order that creates havoc on the base pass, and then your number 2 hitter who's supposed to have the best bat control. Why not implement the hit and run? And it worked to perfection.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. 1 there on to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with 1st and 3rd and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Armstrong is right there, one down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Gorman. First time up, he went down looking.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit hard to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Isaac Paredes. First pitch coming, here it is. Low for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gorman ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Standing in, Miguel Amaya comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Three and 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
So now to the plate, Pete Armstrong, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
In now, Nico Horner. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Line towards center field. Donovan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
The 1-0. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Fedde.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Fedde. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Ready once again, Mason Wynn. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So here now is the pitcher.
The Cubs, the pitcher, number 72.
Miles Mastrobuoni will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Mastrobuoni is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. 2 balls and a strike to count. And the pitch on 2-1. This is line to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's just out.
One out, nobody on. In the air to straightaway right. Number 41 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 27.
Striding in, Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Jorge Lopez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Jorge Lopez.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goldschmidt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Armstrong is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Digging in now, number 41. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Amaya is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Matthew Liberatore enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Cardinals, number 52, Matthew Liberatore.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Isaac Paredes stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Skied into straightaway right. Number 41 is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
The next Cub up, Pete Armstrong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Into the box, Nico Horner. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Seventh inning ready to roll, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First offering on its way.
Ball that's outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ripped down the first base line. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Now at the plate, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Smiley will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Bodie is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 13, David Bodie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Amaya shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And a ball 1-0.
No, that's
2-0. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
2-1 to count.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Ready for another chance? Brendan Donovan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Pham's off and running. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
The batter, no left fielder, Ian Happ.
At the plate now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch hit on the ground toward the left. There's one on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Suzuki will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Runners on first with one down. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
1 strike.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So coming to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Donovan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Michael Ciani is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 63, Michael Ciani.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And he's safe.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Porter Hodge will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 37, Porter Hodge.
At the plate, Mason Wynn, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. In there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
First pitch on its way. Paul Goldschmidt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Now a ball lined to the left side. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1, here it is. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Wisdom is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Nate Pearson gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 56, Nate Pearson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Now the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now, wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Nope. Outside.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position.
Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Julian Merriweather takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Julian Merriweather.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
The 0-1 pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Kittredge will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Lars Nootbaar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Michael Busch is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Isaac Paredes. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back in standing. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gorman onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Amaya is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pete Armstrong is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And this one's in the dirt. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Strike taken up in the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Kyle Leahy answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Leahy.
Cody Bellinger will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Bellinger brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
The batter number 15, shortstop, David Bodie.
Into the box now, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. Is a fastball that misses.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Still only 1 out in the inning. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The batter, number 27.
Stepping in now, Suzuki. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Patrick Wisdom. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
3 balls.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Sean Armstrong answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Michael Bush will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Two out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Adbert Alzolay comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. So striding in, Lars Nootbaar, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mason Wynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One out, nobody on. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in on to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
The batter, the first baseman,
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, number 41, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Ripped down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Roll, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
To the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. The set and the 2-1 in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
8-5 tonight. Chicago posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Julian Merriweather wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Adbert Alzolay wraps it up for the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.